So with transplant, and transplant policies and stuff like that, there are ways that you can make your voice heard. Now, there are people in this space that it's like, okay, I'm gonna take like this trauma, right here, and I'm just gonna compartmentalize that, and I'm going to put that trauma like way in the back of my subconscious, and I'm just gonna forget about it. I'm going to never talk about this, and I'm just going to go back to my life, and I'm going to pretend like none of this ever happened. And that's cool. No shame here if that's what you want to do, right? But if you were somebody that was inclined to do so, these are resources right here that you can use to contact, like, and get information on, like, ways that you could make your voice heard. In this space. Like, I am a huge, like, advocate for this. I'm a big proponent of this, of like rising tides raise all boats, and there is a possibility when you get a transplant, the possibility is always there that you may need a new one. Like, even with the transplant I have, a transplant could last a year, it could last 5 years, it could last 10 years, it could last 20 years. When you get a transplant, we don't know what the expiration date is going to be on any of this stuff. They can't tell us that. But if the system is still as messed up as it was when you first got the transplant and you need a new one, that doesn't help you. So here are some resources that you could sort of contact about, like, policies, and give suggestions to. Said this before, like UNOS will regularly have, they'll open up their forums to public comments. Anybody can go on and just leave them a comment about things they can do better, how they can implement policies better. And especially with UNOS and like OPTN, like, they read these comments. Now, granted, they vet the comments to make sure nobody's just like going on some rage-filled tirade, cussing them out. They're not gonna post that stuff. But there's been a few times where I've actually had comments posted on their forums of, voicing my opinion on policies and things like that, or how I've been treated when it comes to transplant. So don't believe that there's no way for you to voice your opinions on things, because you can. You don't necessarily have to be like the loudest person out in front. But if all of us uses our voices to put it out there, when strong leadership comes around that actually want to do things with transplant, they'll see that.